truth is in the file.
There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. We all know the rhyme, but in The Conjuring 2, it wasn't a nursery song, it was a death sentence. As you visualize the scene for this file, imagine a rusty, antique Zoetrope spinning in a dimly lit child's bedroom. The music slows to a guttural grind. The images inside the toy aren't dancing, they are growing. A shadow stretches across the floorboards, impossibly long and thin, unfolding its limbs with the sickening crack of breaking bones, rising to scrape the ceiling. A very warm welcome to all of you, and thank you for joining us here at Conjuring Files. We have come with another case from our archives, stepping away from the standard demons of the Ars Goetia to explore a monster born from the corruption of childhood innocence. This is file number 22, The Crooked Man, Folklore, History, and the Uncanny. This is the story of how a simple political satire became one of the most terrifying figures in modern horror cinema. In The Conjuring 2, the Crooked Man is depicted as a shape-shifting manifestation of the primary antagonist, Valak. He is terrifying because he looks wrong. His limbs are too long. His movement is jerky and unnatural. A performance famously done with practical effects by Javier Botet, not CGI. But the entity has roots that go back much further than the 1970s Enfield haunting. The character is ripped directly from the pages of English folklore, specifically the nursery rhyme, "There was a crooked man," which was first recorded in print in 1842 by James Orchard Halliwell. But like Ring Around the Rosie or London Bridge, this rhyme hides a darker, historical truth. Folklore historians widely believe the original crooked man was General Sir Alexander Leslie, a wealthy Scottish general in the 17th century. The rhyme is a coded political satire about the tense relationship between England and Scotland. The crooked style he walked upon represents the border between the two nations. The crooked sixpence he found refers to the wealth and political standing Leslie gained by betraying the king and signing a covenant. A crooked deal. The crooked house they all lived in was the uneasy, fractured United Kingdom itself. For centuries, this figure was a symbol of political treason, not supernatural terror. So, how did a Scottish general become a demonic entity? The answer lies in the psychological concept of the uncanny and the corruption of the innocent. In the Conjuring universe, the crooked man functions similarly to a tulpa, a concept from Tibetan mysticism describing a being or object that is created through sheer spiritual or mental discipline. In the context of the Enfield poltergeist, the fear of the children gave form to the rhyme. The Zoetrope, a toy, became the conduit. By taking something meant for children and twisting it into a physical threat, the entity violates the safety of childhood. Furthermore, the crooked man taps into a very specific folkloric archetype found across cultures, the distorted man. He shares DNA with the stick men of urban legends or the modern slender man. These entities are feared not because they have fangs or claws, but because they defy the laws of physics and biology. Their crookedness represents a violation of the natural order. In many European folktales, spirits that are crooked or deformed were often seen as tricksters or changelings, beings that could slip through the cracks of reality, just as the crooked man slips out of the spinning toy. While the real crooked man of history was a soldier making political deals, the crooked man of our nightmares is something far more primal. He is the shadow in the corner of the nursery, the fear that the toys will come to life when the lights go out. He reminds us that the stories we tell our children often have sharp, dangerous edges. Thank you for exploring this fascinating intersection of history and horror with us here at Conjuring Files. We believe it is crucial to analyze not just the ghosts, but the stories that give them life. If you found this deep dive informative, please help encourage our channel. Give this video a like, share it with others fascinated by the lore behind the scares, and subscribe for more investigations into these chilling files. And please, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you are notified the moment we open the next case.